This forecast is powered by Comfort Now, comprehensive heating and cooling solutions for Atlantic and Cape May counties.
Well, it's raining, it's pouring. The seasoned old gentleman is snoring. Good evening. Happy Thursday, everybody. We had one round of very heavy rain come through Cape May County, eastern Atlantic County, late afternoon and early evening. Right now, things have backed off just a little bit, but we are watching more rain come out of central Delaware. This is going to continue to train up into our neck of the woods. In fact, we'll zoom out and show you where we have more heavy rain. Down to the south. And look, the forecast has not changed. We were anticipating the heaviest to come late tonight into early tomorrow morning. And with all of this yellow on this map through eastern Virginia, coming through North Carolina right now, there's plenty of moisture left to come up into our neck of the woods into early tomorrow morning. The forecast was for 1 to 2 inches of rain. I am standing by that. I think your best bet of getting to 2 inches is going to be eastern Atlantic through Cape May County. Everybody else probably around an inch, and that's making the ground quite soggy, which could allow for some issues down the pipeline tomorrow as our winds are going to pick up. Temperatures right now, 47 in Atlantic City, 41 in Philadelphia. We're actually going to see these numbers come up later tonight, very early tomorrow morning, as that southerly flow is going to be enhanced out of the southeast, and we're going to start to take advantage of that warm front moving through the region. Right now in Cape May, we're at the warmest, 51 degrees, 49 for Sea Isle City, 48 over in Atlantic City, 45 in Mays Landing. And all day we've seen the cooler temperatures up through Cherry Hill and Dedford, and even in these areas, I expect to get a little bit warmer late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Winds are really not an issue right now, but that's going to change in a big way as we push ahead into tomorrow morning and especially through the afternoon. 45 tonight, areas of heavy rain. There could be some flash flooding. That is why we have that aerial flood watch in effect until 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And we're just going to continue to see the heavy rain move up from the south, and the rain's going to be with us after midnight. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. This particular model wants to put some heavy rain over I-95. I think your best bet is to the south and east of 95. But, any way you look at it, it's going to be a wet night for pretty much everybody. Southeast winds will start to shift direction after this front comes through by tomorrow afternoon out of the southwest and eventually the northwest, and then that colder air moves in. So our best chance of rain tomorrow is very early in the morning. Then we should try to dry out through the afternoon, and we might even see a little sunshine before all is said and done with. Definitely looking clear going into Saturday morning. You'll have some clouds filter down from the north and west on Saturday afternoon, but that's just about it. I think you're going to be happy with the weekend weather. Here's that flood watch encompassing the entire area. I want to point out that with the full moon coming our way, tides are astronomically high. We're going to have that push of southeast winds. We're looking at 2 inches of rain. That could exacerbate the situation. Not a moderate or major deal by any stretch of the imagination, but tomorrow morning we could have some ponding on the roadways, certainly in the lowest lying areas, some water in the streets, and those culprit areas, so just be careful driving. Tomorrow temperatures are going to be in the middle 50s as we're waking up. Winds will be out of the southeast to 10 to 15, starting to really pick up late morning and early afternoon. Temperatures early in the day, before the lunch hour, between 54 and 58. Morning rain with that afternoon clearing. And our wind speeds here, look at how crazy it gets as that system's right on top of our region, and it's a pretty potent area of low pressure. Now, this might be overdone just a little bit, but I do anticipate there being some gusts to over 50 miles an hour. 57 this model is going in Wildwood, 50 in Atlantic City, 47 in Toms River, but you know how we usually get the highest winds at the coast and it backs down substantially for the mainland? Well, I think you could get 45 to 50 mile an hour gust on the mainland as well. So a very ugly day tomorrow, for sure. And since the ground is so saturated with the 1 to 2 inches of rain moving through, the ground's soggy. So that means that strong winds come along and you could automatically put some trees down on the power lines, and I think that there could be some power outages tomorrow. Everywhere you see in yellow, you're covered in this wind advisory, and that's anticipating winds to 50 miles an hour tomorrow. Things get better on Saturday. Partly sunny, we're breezy, we're briefly cold, dropping down to around 40 degrees. It's going to feel like we're in the 30s all day. So if you're going outside, just prepare for winter elements for sure. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's at Nor'easter Nick. You can also go to my website, nor'easternick.com, and download my free South Jersey weather app. It's called Norcast Weather. You can get it in your Apple or Android store. 7-day forecast. Weekend's not too shabby, but next week, rain chances back in. 55 on Monday, same thing on Tuesday, lower 50s on Wednesday and Thursday, but we are going to keep things active. Actually tracking 3 different storms that could potentially bring over a half of an inch to the rain, or a half an inch of rain, each one of them, to our backyard. So don't put those umbrellas away anytime soon. I think that's the moral of the story here.